Happy Nancy. I hope you're having a really good weekend. This is it's the bank holiday. It's May, the month of flowers and blossoms and whatever. So it's my mom's birthday. I'm really excited about it. Having a really huge party. Well, it's not huge, but I'm gonna go out with a bang, if you can say it like that. So I'm really excited. Having a good day. I had a good day. I just went now earlier to Roof Feast. I think that's what it called in Stratford. I went out with my two good friends that I went to uni with, and we've been friends for 10 years now. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 years in September, and yeah, because the sun was shining and I didn't want to stay inside, and I'm home alone, so yeah. So I wanted to go and catch some sunshine, you know, the few days of sunshine that we get here in London. So I didn't want to miss that. And we had a really good day. We had a really good time. But I came back home to tell you a story that happens to me. Wow. This is a really, it's not a shameful story. It's something that happens to the most of us. It's something that happens to a lot of people, and I'm not ashamed to say it. But I am telling you this because I want you to be aware. I want you to be careful, and I want you to stay woke about what's happening with debt collectors. That's right, you heard me right. Debt collectors. But anyways, let me tell you. Let me start from the beginning. Yeah. So last year I moved a lot. I moved to I think 3 places, and the place before I moved here, I only stayed there for 7 weeks. Yeah, because we had some problems with the landlords, and there was some breach of contracts, and a lot of stuff going on. So I couldn't stay there. We couldn't stay there. So we had to move, we had to get out of there if we wanted to make money, if we wanted to work in peace. So yeah, so by the time because we only stayed there 7 weeks, we didn't have time to set up everything. So we didn't have time to set up council tax, we didn't have time to set up the bills. So when we moved, I filled the form. You know, when you move, you have to tell the council that you're moving, so they can change your details, and so they could update the system. So I did that. So before we moved, I called the council, and I was on the queue for so long, which is, by the way, really shameful. I'm pretty sure if you have dealt with the council before, any council in London, they take the piss. There's no other way to put it. They just take the piss. You call them, you're on the queue for like 20 minutes, your credit is running low, they don't know that, they don't care. And then when you get to talk to someone, it's the rubber. The machine tells you to email. They said, oh, you know what? The quickest way for you to get an answer is to email. If you email, we'll respond to you quicker than staying on the phone. I was like, oh, all right then, fine. I emailed them. I sent 2, 3 emails. 0, nothing. I was like, all right then, whatever. I did my GT, so I don't care. So that's it, done. So we moved, and yeah, you know, I didn't forget. I knew that that would probably come back to us, because, you know, I tried to get in touch with them, but I couldn't get anyone. But I knew that it would come back to us, because in the back of my mind, I knew that I was gonna pay for that 1.5 months time that I stayed at the place. Well, it was okay, innit? Because remember, if you're a sole occupant, you only pay, I think at that time, I think it was 120 or it's 140 like now. So staying there 1.5 months, so I was gonna pay like 200. That was it. That was the money that I owe. So yeah, in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, that's the money that I owe the council. So when they get back to me, or when they start chasing me, as usual, that's what they do. They leave the stuff, they leave everything in limbo for like a year or two, and then they'll come back chasing you, or you owe this, you owe this. But anyways, I knew that I ordered, so that's fine. So I moved to a new place and everything is fine, everything is beautiful. Yeah, I'm finally out of that nightmare of the flat that I was at. And before Easter, I received an email. Reventus, that's the name of the email. It just said Reventus, whatever. It was like the capital letter was telling me urgent. You have to call us back. I was like, okay, what did I do? Fine, whatever. I called them. The woman straight away tells me, oh yeah, well, she asked my name, I give my name. She asked my address. I give my old address, because I didn't want to give them my new address because they sounded really dodgy. So anyways, I gave my old address, and which is my mom's address actually. And the woman tells me that they were approached by the council regarding a council tax debt that I had for this address, and the debt is of 600 and something. I think it was 675. I was like, huh? I was like, the council told you telling me that I have debt of 675, and then they said, yeah, you have a debt of 675. I was like, hold on, I need to speak to the council because what you're telling me is not accurate. I only stayed at that place for like a month, you know, a little over a month, so I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, well, there's no need to talk to the council because it doesn't concern the council anymore. It's our responsibility now, it's our problem now. So what you'll be telling you, so you have to pay now. I was like, what? You have to pay now. So they're telling me to pay £675 now. I was like, no, I'll call the council and then I'll come back to you. The woman was like, all right, fine. Well, you have 24 hours. And she hung up the phone. Rude. They're all the rudest company or business I've ever dealt with. Unprofessional and rude. Imagine out of nowhere, you get this woman coming to you and telling you that you have a debt of £675. That debt, I don't know where it's coming from. Fish it out of the sea, I have no idea. But anyways, I contact my boyfriend and I tell you what's happening. Me not to pay because obviously I don't owe that much because that's ridiculous. That money doesn't sound right, it's inaccurate. And he emailed the woman and asked the woman to send a breakdown. He explained everything. He sent her proof that we haven't stayed there for that amount of time, the amount of time that equals that money, and the proof is here. This is the tenancy and no. The woman get back to us and said, well, she didn't reply then. She got back to us after Easter, saying sending the bogus breakdown. So basically, apparently we owed the council £334, and we owe them. Listen, we owe them the debt collectors agency. We owe them £340 plus £75 admin fees. What that £340 something, you know, enforcement or whatever. At that time, I didn't know. Listen, this will help you in the future. I didn't know that in order for them to actually enforce that, they have to send you a 1 week notice. Me, I don't know what I did. Maybe it was my voice. I have no idea. They told me right there and then that I have to pay £635. So in my head, I'm thinking, am I a mug? Is there a mug written like on my forehead? Like, really? But anyways, she sent a bogus breakdown. And my boyfriend's like, nah. 340 for what? First of all, that £334 from the council It's not correct because we only stayed there for 7 weeks. 340 for you. Are you serious? We're not gonna pay it. Go to the employee, go to the person who employed you and pay the money. We're not gonna pay you. Thirdly, we're gonna contact the council and we're gonna ask the council exactly what we owe. You're not gonna get shit from us. The woman came back and say, but it's not accepted. Well, she will need to pay the full amount by in 24 hours and nah. My boyfriend started getting like, he was like, no, we're not gonna pay it, forget it. No, are you mad? We're not gonna pay that money. Anyways, email's over. I get a phone call. I was at work here. I was at work working, like running my own business. I got a phone call from the enforcement officer. And the guy is rude as ever as the woman on the phone, as unprofessional as ever. He goes straight to me and said, oh, it's Nancy. I said, yeah. And he said, oh, my name is blah blah blah. I'm the enforcement officer from Reventus. We just want to let you know that, but in an hour's time, we're gonna be on our way to the address that you sent us to collect stuff that's worth, that's equivalent to the money that you owe. I said, first of all, you're not gonna do shit. Why? Because that's my mom's house. You can't go in there. That's not my address. And it was like, oh, but that's the address that you get. And I'm like, yeah, that's my old address. I knew you sounded really dodgy, so that's why I didn't give you my address. So you can't go to my mom's house and take whatever furniture or whatever you said that you're gonna take. You have no right to do that. Oh well, I said, I told you already. I will speak to the council and then I'll get back to you, because what you're saying doesn't make sense. It's not accurate. The guy he didn't care. That was his problem. He went straight saying that, oh, I give you enough. Yeah, you can call the council, but we give you an hour. They're giving me deadlines. Can you imagine? We give you an hour and then you can come back to us. Yeah, at 7 p.m. we're gonna go to your mom's house and remove furniture. Bam! He hanged up. He hanged up on me. Can you imagine? So you see the technique, like they're trying to scare you, they're trying to intimidate you, like the bunch of thugs and gangsters that they are. You know what I mean? See, they really act like a group of gangsters that just going around intimidating people, pushing people to pay money that they don't owe, plus charges out of the sky, literally. So that guy just hanged up on me, rude and unprofessional. So I went and told him, and I talked to my boyfriend and I told him what happened. He calls the guy and then tells him, you have no right to go to her mom's house because we need to see this through with the council. You can't do that. The guy didn't care. Stop threatening my boyfriend on the phone. He said to him, oh, why don't you be a man and pay your girlfriend's debt? Can you imagine? That kind of language. Childish, unprofessional. Oh, but anyways. He says that and then he hangs up the phone. First of all, he threatened my boyfriend that he's gonna bring people down and they're gonna force entry into my mom's house and they're gonna take out furniture. So he hangs up the phone on my boyfriend, yeah? So what we do, okay, let's stay calm and let's try to think logically what approach we could use to deal with the situation. We knew we were in the right, we weren't wrong. There were the criminals trying to extort money from us. So we need to use something that will break them down. Something legal that will break them down. So what did we do? We went online. We went to a forum where people go on to ask advice from lawyers and stuff like that. And we saw a similar story to ours. So this guy was getting arrested by debt collectors about money that he didn't owe. He owed some money, but not the amount that they were telling him to pay. So he did his own research and he found out online that there were 2 laws that they were breaking. The first one is paragraph 6, clause 3 of schedule 12 of the Tribunals, Courts and Enforcement Act of 2007. That's the first law that they were breaking. The second one is the debt collection. This law that I just told you is about them trying to charge you up money that you don't owe. So basically, if they do that, they're breaking the law, basically. The second law is the Debt Collection Guidelines and the Protection from Harassment Act 1997. So this one here is that they have, it's quite similar to the first one, but they need to give you a 1 week notice before trying all the threats, basically, before starting harassing. First of all, they can't harass you. Simple as that. They cannot harass you. So I'm giving you these two laws. These two laws will change your life if you are faced with some out of the blue debt that you didn't know you had. You understand? Always, I learned so much in this situation, yeah? I learned so my boyfriend always told me to know the law. If you know the law, you know your rights, and you know how to exercise them, they will not touch you. You understand? They will not, because every country has laws, right? But the problem is, people, us, we don't read the law. We don't research the law. You see what I mean? Because we never know that we will be in this type of situation. Because we're trying to be abiding citizens. We're trying to go by the book. We're trying to be good people, not criminal. But there's always something. You understand? And if you are faced with some type of some type of charge, or I don't know, some type of criminal charge, you can always use the law. I've learned so much. Law is important, especially in this case when they were trying to extort £350 or £375 from me. Anyways, we found out those laws, yeah, and the guy on the forum said as soon as I told them about these laws, they left me alone. Basically, the debt collection guidelines, the tribunal court and enforcement laws also said that as long as you pay the people that you owe money to, in my case, the council, they have no right to touch you. So when they tell you that, that's not their problem anymore, it's our problem now, it's in our hands now, you have to deal with me, bullshit. They're lying. You can always go to the people responsible, pay them the money that you owe them, and then they say they won't be able to touch you. If they come to you and they tell you that they keep harassing you, use these two laws. I'll write it down, and it's there, you can see on the screen as well. Use these two laws. I'm giving you a favor. I'm helping you. Anyways, so we got those laws. Like, alright, cool. So let's get a lawyer. So we got a lawyer and we told him what's happening, and he said that the laws that we found was the right laws and all that. So what my boyfriend did, first of all, he got in touch. Well, we wrote the council letters. We wrote them emails. Again, with the council, when you read it, you call them, they tell you to go to emails, and then when you email them, zero. They answer you a year, 2 years after. You see the disorganization that they have here. Do you understand? So disorganized, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I don't know if in other countries they do that, but like, hey, jeez. But anyways, so what we did, we sent emails, zero, and then we tried to call, zero, and we sent, what we did, we went on LinkedIn and we researched the chief executive of the council that we were at. So my boyfriend wrote them a letter saying that, told them the situation about how we're being harassed by debt collectors for money that we didn't owe, how they were threatening to go to my mom's and take her furniture even though I don't live there. Again, people, if they threaten to come to a house where you don't live, it's criminal. They're breaking the law. They can't do that. They have to go to the house where you live. Do you understand? Your house with your name, not your mom's house, not your brother's house, not your dad's house, not your friend's house. It has to be your place. Simple as that. But anyways, we emailed that person. We went on LinkedIn and we talked to the chief executive, and we told him the whole situation. We told them the laws they were breaking, and we told them how disappointed we were So can you imagine? You try to contact me, yeah? Even though I left you email telling you that I moved, yeah? You have my email, you have my number. I sent you emails, I called 0. But instead of sending me an email, yeah, or calling me, you take my details and you go and sell it to those criminals. That was pure violation. You see what I mean? They just send it to them without asking me nothing. They just send it to them. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they have the right to do that, but still, it's just violation. I think this should stop. You see what I mean? They can't just sell your details to people, you know, and then there's people coming to you and harass you with like gangsters coming to your house. They can't do that. Ugh. So we told them that if you don't stop it, by that time we pay the money. We pay the money that we owe. That money, that 334 that they said we owe the council, was actually not accurate, but we paid it anyway. You know, following our research and saying what that law was saying, that if you pay them directly, they'll leave you alone. So we told them, we pay them directly. If you don't call them back, if you don't tell them to back off, we'll sue you and we'll sue them. Don't be scared to sue. Take it all the way up to court. Because over there, if you show these laws, they're going to be on your side. Simple as that. The judge only cares about the law. Simple. If you have breached it, if you have broken it, that's when he's the one who's gonna say, yeah, pay or whatever. But they can't. You understand? So tell them we will sue you. So that's what we did. Back off or we'll sue you. So we tell them, so we felt that we had to do it because we try all the routes, yeah? We work, we're busy people working. We don't have time to go down to the council when they can read the emails and pick up the phone. You see what I mean? I don't understand what they do there. So like, why am I paying for council tax if you can't even provide an efficient service? It was just out of order. It was ridiculous. So you have to leave everything that you're doing and go straight down there to the council, to the main office, to tell them your problem. And bear in mind, when you get there, they're not gonna call you straight away. You have to wait there for like an hour. That's like 1 hour of your life. Not even 1 hour. By the time you leave your house, you take the bus, to the train, or Uber, or you drive, and then you get there. You wasted 2 hours of your life. Something that I could deal with using email. Email that I told you to use when you called. Oh Lord, you see what I'm dealing with. But anyways, so we told them. And what happened, the person, chief executive, forwarded that email to the whatever business advisor in the council and told him to deal with it. And that's when they contacted me. And then when they contacted me, I sent to my lawyer. I said my lawyer is representing me. Talk to him. So my lawyer told them that they're breaking the law. This is a criminal offense because they're trying to extort money from me. You see what I mean? They're trying to extort money from me. And if they don't stop, they're gonna get sued. And then the council said, "Oh, we're gonna investigate it." Like 2 days after, I received a letter in my house from Reventus, from the debt collectors. I received a letter from them. Guess what they're telling me on the letter? That's the official letter that they were supposed to send me the first time. You know, that 1 week notice? That's the letter they were supposed to tell me. They sent me. So they sent me the letter telling me to pay the debt that I owe the council and to pay £75 admin fee. Remember, they told me, the first time they called me, they asked me to pay 675 or something, 600 or something, I don't know, I forgot the figures, but I would say 600 and something. Now they're changing. No more, that £340 gone. Now it's only the £75. Now you see where they are being criminal, why they were trying to extort money from me. If they were right, they would have continued with that amount, but now they changed it completely, gone. Now all I have to do now is just pay the council and the 75p admin fee, which I didn't pay, first of all, because I don't owe them that. Oh gosh. And yeah, so what I did, yeah, we saw the letter, and they told me to pay 300. So they sent me the letter after I already paid, meaning whatever they had to, like, that letter was void already because I already paid. I already paid the money that I owe, so they couldn't. You see what I mean? They couldn't do anything. That was it. Done. Anyways, I paid the money, and I didn't pay the £75, and we didn't reply to them. So I just sent everything to my lawyer. My lawyer was like dealing with all the shenanigans because that was crazy. So yeah, that was proving already that they were criminal. They were trying to extort money from me because if they were right, they will continue to harass me to pay the £600. But it wasn't £600 anymore. All of a sudden now it's 300 and something pounds, and yeah, they're trying to steal money from me. So long story short, the council investigated, or whatever. I don't know if they, I don't know. The council investigated, and I won. Obviously, I won. Why? Because I knew the law, the 2 laws. Well, I researched it. Well, my boyfriend researched it. But anyway, you know what I mean. I showed them the law that they were breaking, and now they're telling me that they sent me a long letter saying that, oh yeah, we would send a message into the address, but we didn't know that you weren't living there anymore, and that's why we forwarded your case to Reventus. I was like, you could just email me. I would have paid you your money. You see what I mean? £300 or something. It's not worth my the stress in my life. I would have paid it because I kind of knew that I owed the money anyway. You see what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, I won the case, and the council gave me compensation on top of that, which I was really happy about. I think that compensation was the money that I didn't owe because I sent them the evidence of the time that I spent in that place, and £334 was inaccurate. So I think they paid me back the difference and a little bit more on top of that, which I was really happy about, and which I'm still paying for them. I'm still waiting for them to pay, actually. But yeah. So moral of the story: always research. If you're faced with debt collectors and they're asking you some extravagant money that you don't owe, throw this on their faces, the 2 laws. Ask them for a breakdown first. Don't just pay. Even though they come to your door with like bouncers or whatever. Nope. Don't open the door, first of all. Never open the door to them. Never. Because if you open the door and you tell them to come in, that's it. You give them the power. Because you did it willingly. You opened the door for them. It was you. So never open the door. First of all, never open the door. Secondly, ask for a breakdown. Where the money is coming from. Oh, I forgot. That money, that 340 money is the enforcement money. Meaning, the people that they send to the doors, it's their money. It's the charge for them. So they're the ones sending people to your door, but you have to pay them. That was that £340 top money that I had to pay. Make sure you know exactly what you owe, yeah? Because if you forgot, you might accept whatever amount that they're throwing at you. So make sure you know that amount. Ask them for a breakdown. Go back to the people you owe the money to and pay it to them. Do not pay them. Do you understand? Pay it to the people you owe money to. As soon as you do that, that's it. They have no case for you. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Rien. Zero. They can't touch you. And if they touch you, being a criminal that they are, if they keep harassing you, use those 2 laws. They are breaking it. Again, I'm going to come back to my first one. Do not open the door. Simple as that. If you already paid the money, do not open the door. That's it. I was waiting for so long to share my story, but I wanted to bring this case first of all. It was so draining. You see what I mean? It's so draining dealing with stuff like that. You have money to make, you have your work to do, but you have these people coming to your house, calling your phone, threatening you, telling you that you will come to your house, they will take this, that. Obviously breaking the law because they cannot do that. But anyways, that was it. That's what I wanted to share with you, and I hope I hope this video will help you if you find yourself in a situation like this. I hope this video will open your eyes to help you be more, more familiar with laws. You have to get familiar with the laws of your country, because those laws will save your ass, especially in a situation like this. It will save your ass. That's it. So thank you guys for watching. I'm still smiling. The devil tried to bring me down, but now I'm up, bitch. That's what I wanted to share with you. And thank you for coming again to my channel. Please subscribe, like, share this video to the people who need it. Please share it. We need to help each other. I wouldn't like this situation that happened to me to happen to you, or to happen to anyone that you know, to happen to anyone that I know. Thank you.